Today is the first in a series called the Summer Capsule Wardrobe Essential Series, and I'm going to talk about the essentials that you should include in your capsule wardrobe. Building a capsule wardrobe from scratch can be really overwhelming, and my first attempt, smoke was coming out of my ears. It was so hard. My goal was to pack for a 3-week trip in only a carry-on, because I used to take like everything, and I was sick of it. And I decided to try packing in a carry-on, and technically I achieved my goal. I did only take a carry-on bag. I did have clothes and shoes, but my assortment was so random. Most days I looked like I got dressed in the dark. And so it wasn't a raging success, but it did get me hooked on the capsule wardrobe concept. I could suddenly see why people liked it, and I decided I wanted to give it a try. So that trip was in the fall, and I didn't try my first capsule wardrobe until the following summer. It took me that long to muster the courage. It felt really hard to me. I did a much better job on that summer capsule wardrobe than I did on my carry-on bag. And each season it's gotten easier and easier. And I love it so much that I've actually created a business around it. Each season I create the Stunning Style capsule wardrobe guides. I do all the shopping. I curate the whole collection. I find all the shopping links. I create 100 outfits and a monthly wardrobe calendar that tells you exactly what outfit to wear each day. And clearly I love capsule wardrobes, and I'm really good at it. So I'm going to share this series with you because so many of you are here because you are interested in capsule wardrobes as well. Maybe you've heard the idea and it's intriguing to you. But you don't know where to start. Maybe you already have a capsule wardrobe, but you want to refine it and you're looking for some tips for that. Wherever you are in your capsule wardrobe journey, you might just have a lot of questions. There's still some help you want. Where do I start? What should I include? So over the next 5 weeks, we're going to cover the essentials of what goes in a summer capsule wardrobe. The first thing that I want you to know is you're going to shop your closet first. Shopping your closet is the best way to create a capsule wardrobe. Hopefully you already have a lot of these pieces, and it's just a matter of pulling them together. And that's always my goal with the Stunning Style wardrobe guides, to choose pieces that you likely already have, and then include a few special items to update your wardrobe and make it feel fresh and new this season. This process may reveal a gap or two in your wardrobe, and that's okay. Once you condense like this, it gives you really a sense of what you do and don't have. But if you know what you're missing, then you can shop with intention instead of just directionlessly buying anything, trying to fill a hole that you don't really know how big or wide or deep it is. So this will really help you know what you do and don't have in your wardrobe. Today we're going to talk about accessories, and you probably do have these items already, so this is going to be an easy win for your capsule wardrobe for the summer. And that was my goal. Projects like this can feel overwhelming, and at least to me, and the reason it took me from that trip in September until the following summer to do it was I just felt overwhelmed. I didn't know where to start. It took me that long to get it together and just go for it. So this is an easy win for you, and I hope this will motivate you to keep going with me over the next 5 weeks. Accessories are easy. Not everyone includes accessories in the number of their capsule wardrobe total. And I've talked about this more in other ones, so I won't go into it now, but I don't keep a specific strict number on my capsule wardrobe. The number is typically by season, but anywhere from 30 to, I'd say the upper range is 60 is probably still considered a capsule wardrobe. I don't stick to a strict number with the guides either. I stop when it feels finished. And I really, having that number range can be a great guideline, but being stuck with a strict number can really also restrict you. So 30 to 60, really 30 to 45 might be a better range, but if you're feeling like that's too restrictive, you can work your way up a little bit. But some people don't include accessories in that number. You don't have to. It's up to you. But they are still part of your outfit. Most of us wear accessories. They really complete your look, and they're a great way to bring the details of your personal style into your outfit. They're just a really important part of your overall look. Accessories can take a t-shirt and jeans or a t-shirt and shorts if it's summertime and make them an outfit. It's what completes it. So keeping quality and quantity in mind, like we talked about a few weeks ago with the Save or Splurge style snack, there is some balance in the accessories department. The first accessory I want to talk about is the bag. And when it comes to quality, I would definitely choose one great bag that really suits your style in a neutral color that goes with everything in your summer wardrobe, rather than several cheaper, lesser quality bags. The quality of your bag will really elevate the rest of your outfit, and the bag gets a lot of wear. Cheap bags will show their wear and tear very quickly, and a great one will last you for years to come. You will more than get your money's worth. You don't have to spend a mortgage payment to get a good quality bag, but it is probably going to cost more than dinner out with a friend. This is a great item to shop pre-loved or the sales, and I do have some articles I'll link at the end to help you navigate that if you've never shopped pre-loved. But because this is likely going to be an investment piece, there are some questions to consider. First, if you are going to buy a bag, if you don't already have this bag in your wardrobe, set a budget. Never, never, ever, ever spend beyond your means. Do not go into debt over your wardrobe. I don't care how great the bag is, how great a deal it is. If you're spending more than you can afford, the interest fees on your credit card will negate any savings. And I promise you that if you wait now and save up for it, you will find that bag again. I promise you. Come from an abundance mentality and save for the one you really, really want. Don't settle for, save for the one you really want. Buy it when you have the money. I promise you will find it again. Stick to your budget. Set the budget before you shop. Stick to it. The second question you should ask yourself is, what are your summer neutrals? And my neutrals shift from season to season, the neutrals that I prefer. So specifically, I want you to think about your summer neutrals. What neutrals do you wear in the summer? What neutral would go with every outfit in the summer that you have or that you would like? Do you prefer lighter neutrals? Do you prefer darker neutrals in the summer? Just think about summer. Next, consider your lifestyle. What is your life like in the summer? If you're anything like me, you're going out and about a lot more. And I'm going out and about with 6 kids in tow. Where during the school year, I go out and do errands and things like that on my own. I'm alone. So in the summer, I need to travel light and I need to be hands-free, and that means I need a crossbody bag, a smaller crossbody bag. That's my personal preference. In the colder months when I'm not taking my kids everywhere with me, I do carry bigger and more substantial bags. You don't have to get a neutral bag. It's what I would choose for versatility. I just wanted to add that in there. If there's a color that you want, go for it. You don't have to do anything I say. I say that all the time, but I just want you to know these aren't rules. You don't have to do anything I say. This is just helpful suggestions, and use what you love and discard what you don't. I would choose a neutral bag because that will go with everything. So my neutral bag, if I picked one bag from my wardrobe to wear, and honestly this is the one I carried almost all last summer, I bought this last spring, is this one. It's black. I love black in the summer. It's got the silver hardware that I love. It's studded, which I love studs. It holds my essentials. Someone asked me recently what were the dimensions of my smaller bags or something like that. What dimensions of bag I can carry or will carry will be different from what you carry. What I carry in my essentials in my bag is me. So this bag might be too small for you. This carries exactly what I need in the summer, and it's perfect for me, and I love it. It goes with every outfit. This would be my one bag to carry all summer. And it meets all of those criteria. And if a colorful bag does that for you, go for it. The next category of accessories is jewelry. Summertime is a time when we wear more color and you can be more festive and fun with your outfits because, it's summer. Summer's just color. And we're outside barbecuing, we're eating on the patio, we're going to parties. There are 3 major holidays that are really festive and fun in the United States. And accessories are a great way to have fun with your wardrobe, incorporate some color, and experiment with the trends. This is where I usually experiment with trends. And like I said, you can do that same thing with your bag, but because bags are so much more expensive because I would spend more on a bag than I do on jewelry. I have more fun with my jewelry. So the other thing is because summer clothes are just smaller and inherently lighter, the details that I love for my personal style are harder to come by. I'm first minimal classic and then I'm edgy classic, and getting those edgy classic details are so important to me, and it's hard to do that in the summer. So jewelry is a great way for me to tell my style story. That's why my bag is studded. I need a studded bag in the summer because you don't wear jackets and boots in the summer, and zippers and studs and leather are just harder to come by in summer clothes. Summer clothes aren't as substantial as what I like because it's so hot. It's just, it's not realistic. So I really rely heavily on my accessories to get my style into my wardrobe. So before you go shopping, I bet you have the accessories that you need in the jewelry department. It's easy to find great inexpensive items to go in your capsule, and you probably already have them. So unless you're buying something that you're going to wear for years and years and years, this is a category I would choose quantity over quality, but quantity is relative. I'm not saying go buy 30 pairs of earrings, and you can if you want to, but that's not part of a capsule wardrobe. So consider what kinds of accessories and jewelry that you like. Earrings, necklaces, bracelets, belts, scarves. What do you wear most? And in the summer, you may prefer lighter pieces because it's hot. It's just hot. Anything that you ordinarily love, fall, winter, and spring, might feel too heavy in the summer. And I have different preferences based on the weather because it's hot. And what I would wear those other seasons, I'm not attracted to. So really consider seasonally what you love. Also, don't include it just because you think you have to. Consider what you actually like and wear, and don't include something because you think you should, because you think I think you should, or because other people include it. Let's start with earrings. How many do you need? Like, that's the first question. I usually have 3 or 4, and you can use these to bring a lot of variety to your capsule wardrobe. And even though I said quantity over quality, quantity and quality are relative. If you have metal allergies, or if you just really like things to last for a long time in your wardrobe, you can still get sterling silver, surgical steel, and gold plated for a reasonable price depending on where you shop. And you can still get some great pieces that will last for several years and not blow your budget. You can also get some strictly costume pieces and really just have fun with some trends and some color and pattern. So it's really, it's up to you. Earrings are a really easy way to bring color into your outfit, and I would choose at least 1 pair of neutral metal earrings that will go with everything. And for me, that would be silver. And then I would think about any other colors that you always love to wear in the summer and see if you've got any earrings in those colors. It's a great way to add some more color into your wardrobe. In fact, if wearing more than 1 color feels like too much to you, in the summer, adding a second color in your earrings in a small dose is a great way to add more color and interest to your outfit. So the second question is, what size of earrings do you like? Especially now that I've grown out my pixie haircut, I really have been loving these giant statement earrings, if you can tell. And it's a really easy way for me to get some edge into my outfit. It's also a trend I'm really enjoying incorporating into my style right now. It's one that suits me, and so I'm having fun with it. So these were not expensive earrings. They were like $15. I also have these bad boys. Also very inexpensive. These were actually a gift from a friend, but they were still inexpensive. And then I have, so turquoise is my signature color, so always. And then I have these pink ones that I really like. Also costume jewelry. These were in that same price range. These are all fairly trendy, and in a few years I'll probably be done with them, and that's okay because I didn't spend a lot on them. I will definitely have gotten my cost per wear, and I will be totally fine setting them aside to try a new earring trend. I do have other earrings that are sterling silver or white gold that were much more expensive, but those are, I always buy those in classic styles, classic to me, that I'll wear for years and years and get my cost per wear out that way. The next jewelry item is necklaces. Depending on the neckline of my top and my mood, I may or may not wear a necklace. That's just kind of my current. Before I was wearing a lot of necklaces, and now I'm not. But if I do wear a necklace, mine will likely be a delicate necklace with some type of a pendant on it, or a stack of delicate necklaces, and they will definitely reflect my edgy style. My necklaces are all neutral silver for summer. The smaller the necklace, the less likely you are to find it in a color. And when they're that small, it's just not enough color to make it worth it unless you're stacking them. But if that's what you love, then do that. All mine are silver. I have 3 or 4 delicate necklaces that I like to mix and match in different quantities. I might wear each one of them independently or stack them. And then I have one necklace that has more of a mid-size pendant that I really, really love. I wore it yesterday. And this is what I've got. So this is my mid-size pendant necklace. It's hard to show the silver because it wants to reflect. I really love this necklace. It very much suits my style. And then I have something like this, where I would stack like these two. Let's see if I can get close enough to show you the details without. So this lower one is a little triangle pendant, and then this little one right here has teeny tiny triangles on it. There you go. So I wear these two together quite often. Sometimes I'll add this one, or I will wear this one by itself, or I might pair this one in any combination of those other two delicate necklaces. And it just adds variety. Stacking delicate necklaces also makes more of a statement without feeling overheated the way a statement necklace can make you feel in the summer. And as far as combining necklaces and earrings, some women love to wear statement earrings and a statement necklace. Some women will choose either a statement earring or a statement necklace. Some women will choose both delicate. Some will only wear one, either earrings or a necklace. And some women don't wear earrings or necklaces at all, and that's okay. And your preference could also change from day to day. Just be really honest with yourself about what you do like and what you will wear versus what you think you should wear. The next category of jewelry is bracelets and watches. Bracelets move around a lot, and when you're hot and sticky, my mom likes to call it glistening, having that stick to your wrist can just make you feel even hotter. Sometimes the temperature is very much a mental game as well. I will have my floor heater cranking under my desk, got my cardigan on, I'm just all bundled up because I'm freezing. And then I'll go outside to get the mail, and it's 70 degrees. And even though the interior of my office is like probably 95 degrees because I'm so cold, I'm suddenly not cold anymore. I mean, the interior of my house stays the same temperature year round, but yet in the winter I'm bundled head to toe in my house. And in the summer I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt. Anyway, just that mental whatever of your bracelet sticking to you, if you're just a little sticky, can just make you feel even hotter. So in the summer, you may not like bracelets, or you may love them, but just consider that effect, and whether you like bracelets at all, because they tend to be a love or hate item, and whether your preference for bracelets is seasonal. And if it would just mean, well, instead of a big chunky bracelet in the summer, I would prefer a thinner, more delicate bracelet that isn't going to make me feel like I'm at Disneyland in July. Watches are kind of bracelets now. So if you wear a watch, I'm going to talk about watches a little bit later, but watches can also make you feel hot, and you may not love it in the summer. The next category of accessories is belts. I love belts. A lot of times I don't feel completely dressed without a belt. If I have belt loops, I like to put a belt in it. And I don't always wear them with my shorts. If I'm not tucking in my shirt, I don't wear a belt. But if I do tuck in my shirt, I do like a belt. And I have 3 that I would include in my wardrobe. You might not like any belts, and you might only need 1 belt. If I could only pick one, I would go with black, my black belt that matches my black bag, because I love to match my leathers. I'm a nerd like that. I want my belt to match either my shoes or my bag. And so this belt would match the bag. So this, if I could only pick one, it would be this one. If I could only pick two, my next choice would be my leopard belt. I love to wear leopard and I love it in the summer, and I love this pattern, and it's a great way for me to bring pattern into my outfit in a small dose, and it's neutral, and for me it helps with my edgy vibe. Neutral can go with any style, it's really how you wear it, but this helps me with my edgy style. And then if I included a third belt, I would pick a color. And for me, it would be this cobalt blue. This is a color I wear all summer long. I love it. I love this color. I love this belt. It would be my third choice if I included three. The last one, well, second to last really, there's a special category we're going to discuss at the end, is scarves. Scarves are typically a no for most women in the summer, justifiably so. I don't want anything extra touching my skin in triple-digit heat. Just the thought of putting something around my neck in July, not going to happen. It just is not going to happen. But there is a way that you can bring scarves into your summer wardrobe that doesn't do that. And if you have some scarves that you love that go with your summer color palette, then this might be just what you were looking for. So I love this scarf. I wear, I call it punch you in the face pink and stop sign red all summer long. This one's a skinny scarf, and I think that would probably be the best option for this specific version. But you can tie your scarf to your bag, and it's a great way to bring in some color, some pattern, some interest to your outfit, but it's not going to touch your body and overheat you. This is one way that you can tie it. I just tied it on to the metal rings here, and now I've got a shoulder strap. You can swap these out all summer long, and it's just a little more interesting. You can also just let it dangle and carry it crossbody like this. There are a million ways you can tie a scarf on a bag, and if you don't have, like if yours aren't skinny like this, you can tie it in a bow on here. There's so many ways that you can tie a scarf like that. And I actually did in the Stunning Style Society Facebook group, I did a special Style Secret Live showing them all the different ways you can wear, tie a silk scarf for spring, and I did a bunch with the bag. So that, if you love scarves and you miss them in the summer, that's a way that you can bring them in. Or if that's just, if it's a pattern or a color that you just love, that's a great way to do it. So the bonus category of accessories is signature pieces, and do they count? So there are pieces of jewelry that I wear all the time. I never take them off. My rings, I lost one of my knuckle rings. I had it for 15 years, and it happened in November, and I still play with my missing ring. These don't count to me. You may have a signature necklace that you always wear, and I would not include that in the number of pieces in your capsule wardrobe. Some of my earrings, these never come out. I don't count these as part because they're just part of my body. I'm really particular about bracelets, and I had a signature bracelet I wore for 2 years. I never took it off. But after we had a love-hate relationship, that bracelet and I. After 2 years, I finally took it off. I couldn't do it anymore. It had these 2 spots that would just rub on my wrist and catch, and I couldn't stand it anymore, so I took it off. But for my birthday, I got a new signature bracelet, and it doesn't rub or catch, and I love it, and I'll wear it every day. And so this is a signature piece for me now. This is just going to be part of me now. For some, it could be a watch. With the advent of smartphones, we don't need watches anymore. We always know what time it is because our phone tells us what time it is. But some people really love watches. They've essentially become bracelets that tell time. I used to wear watches. I loved them. And I've considered getting a watch again because I found one that I love, not because I need to know what time it is. I always know what time it is. There are clocks everywhere. But that would be a signature piece, something that you always wear. You might even take it off at night, but you put it on every day. It could be a sentimental piece. It could just be a piece that you love. So they are accessories. They do add to your look and your style. You don't have to count them. We don't have to count any of these in your total. But I've had that question before. But I do want you to consider it as part of your outfit because it is. So those are some ideas and suggestions to get you going on the accessories part of your summer capsule wardrobe. And I would love to know what you got out of this. What was new to you? Did you get any inspiration? Did you have any aha moments? Do you already have all these pieces in your wardrobe? Is there anything that you feel like is a hole in your wardrobe and your accessories? And if you have any questions, I want to thank you for joining me. This is always so much fun. I enjoy this midweek break with you, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. I'll be back next Wednesday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time to continue the summer Capsule Wardrobe Essentials series. So you don't want to miss it. And I will see you next week.